Welcome to the first ever episode in Pup Does PvP. In this episode, we're going to cover the first match in Alliance Conquest, where HD is matched up with WAO, both formidable forces. Who will come out on top? Will it be the House of Dragon, led by the powerful Stuns, or We Are One Alliance, led by F. Patricio? Both have very, very powerful accounts in their ranks. Let's see how the match turns out. Beginning of the match, our racers were able to take all 4 opening buildings with no issues. Unfortunately, due to a miscalculation on my part, we fumbled the swap at the mother, and Sasuke took it over for WAO. Moving to the warrior, we're hoping for a better result. We're able to get Envoy in, along with a few reinforcements to hold the building. With myself in the far outpost, I immediately called for cavalry reinforcements and spear reinforcements to be sent to the near outpost, and to be prepared to take back the mother. With what I thought was a small break in the action, I decided to check my reinforcements. However, they dropped the mother, and seeing that one of us took it, I turned to find out it was Horatius. With the desire to keep him free from murder and mayhem, we turned to other alternatives to see who we can get in. After making a mental note that I'm being rallied, I turn my attention back to the mother and realize we fumbled a swap yet again. I pop back to myself to defend against the rallies, majority of them bouncing, but several claiming many lives. I adjust my reinforcements and call for extras to send again. Being so close to the WAO staging grounds, this would become a trend throughout the match, and I would be bled. And turn our attention to the ports and successfully capture both. Noting Problemka is in our near port, I call for reinforcements and prepare to swap the far port. With a little patience this time, I wait for their slow marchers to hit, and we call for a successful swap, getting stuns in the port with no problems. I then peek over to see the Battle of the Mother is still going strong, and the rallies continue to rain on the far outpost. With CCK holding the Mother, we decide it's time for some real rallies from HD, so we call to set up and get ready to launch, hopefully taking back with an account we desire to hold. WAO sends reinforcements in anticipation of our rallies. We launch and quickly capture it with barbed wire. We then turn our attention to Castle Rock. One of our racers, Valerie, quickly captures it. We get ready to swap. I try to time their slow marchers and wait. It's neck and neck, but we successfully swap at Casterly with Crimson holding. Having successfully captured most of the buildings and controlling the battlefield at this point, we prepare to defend against a bevy of rallies from WAO. The call for reinforcements goes out and Envoy prepares to do battle. After the rallies prove ineffectual and fail to remove Envoy from the building, we turn our attention to the strongholds. Having successfully captured both strongholds, we decide to leave Birdie in the lower stronghold and swap Stormer. Dopop executes a flawless swap, and reinforcements quickly follow, filling him up in the top stronghold. The next target in WAO's sights is barbed wire in the Mother. We prepare for the rallies to hit. This time, WAO proves successful in taking barbed wire out, Kerillian holding the mother. Kerillian being a very powerful account, we began to set up rallies on the mother, preparing to try to take it back. We launched the rallies, but this time, unfortunately, our timing is off, and we fail in capturing the mother. We realize Birdie is taking way too much damage in the lower stronghold against WAO's powerful infantry troops, so we decide to let them capture it and focus in on the mother. We reset rallies and call to send again, hopefully this time with better timing and success. We end up taking it with Shrike. WAO targets the near port with Problemka. The rallies have been sent. Will Problemka hold? We speed in reinforcements, and Problemka holds with no issues. After a fresh victory in the port, someone draws my attention to myself. As I am really low on reinforcements, I quickly call to be refilled, and the Alliance responds in kind. The mine's opening shortly. We want to pull Problemka, so we attempt a hot swap. Problemka recalls from the port, and we speed in wartime and send him reinforcements as soon as possible. Filling and holding. The battle for the lower stronghold raged on throughout almost the entire fight, Mudkip holding here. It was now time for the mines to open, a pivotal turning point in almost every Alliance conquest. We fail the capture of the far mine, so we attempt to swap the near mine, fumbling in the process. Taking note that the holder of their far mine is not strong, we call for solos, taking it with Zaratus, and speeding in reinforcements as soon as possible. Calling for the same on the near mine, we hope for a fortuitous outcome, finally taking it after a single round of solos with Spartacus 300. We make the quick decision to send him reinforcements and prepare to use this stratagem. As he's getting low, we pop the bubble and hold for an extra minute. They set up rallies on him, and we quickly realize he will not be able to hold, so we make the decision to go ahead and disband the building, allowing them to go ahead and take it, getting the bubble for 30 seconds. We go ahead and call for solos as soon as the building opens. After several hit, they decide to use the bubble themselves, gaining an extra minute of the mine. The bubble drops, another round of solos landing. This time Zarkon, one of our racers, takes the building. Realizing very quickly we will not be able to hold with Zarkon, we make the call to not reinforce, and WAO takes it with Achille. Knowing Achille is a very powerful inf account, I call for rallies, and we quickly set them up and get ready to send them. Rally sent, they all hit at a very good time, forcing him out of the building and getting Neo in the building in return. As a final act, we decide to rally CCK in the lower stronghold for a little bit of practice, as this is the first match of the season. With all the rallies set, we hit send. They all hit at a very good time, getting Supreme Vady in the lower stronghold to finish out the match. As the first match of the season draws to an end, I'd like to thank you for tuning in to this episode of Pup Does PvP. Please stay tuned for our next match. And as always, if you liked what you saw and would like to see more, please leave a like, maybe a comment, hit that subscribe button, or maybe smash the bell so you're notified when our next video comes out. Until next time.